This is me and Sam again in this new session where we continue our discussion on the transcendence of OData query, taking an OData query from its raw format as a string and then converting it into an expression and then spitting it from the other side into another OData query. So technically, for those who want to really try to measure, our success with this would be something as simple as going and saying my input should be OData query in its format, and my output should also be OData query. Some people might be wondering, well, why bother? Just pass the string through, right? So no, we're doing that because in the middle here, we're actually converting to an expression or a link expression, and then we're taking it back into an OData query. And for those who haven't been watching our series, just to clarify to everybody, the goal here is to be able to go and say, I have multiple microservices that are running in the system, and I'm going to share my diagram here real quick. I have multiple microservices in the system just to bring everyone up to date on our session here. Um, I have I have a let's say you have a gatekeeper and you have a microservices sitting behind that gatekeeper, and you want your gatekeeper to kind of expose the capability, that your API, so this is OData API, right? So let's say this is your API here, and you want your gatekeeper in your microservices architecture, if you're following that pattern, to basically expose this kind of capability. So if the request that's coming in is coming in the format of, slash something like OData $select equal ID, what's going to happen is that this query here is going to go into the gatekeeper as it will turn into an expression, and then back again out of the gatekeeper. That expression will fly through the OData API without you having to actually let the queries, like, you shouldn't be able to let the queries, just you shouldn't pass the string query. Yeah, we want you to be able to kind of extract expressions and maybe even break these expressions into multiple different services, so you can kind of aggregate, the query out of multiple services. So you can have your expression run on this realm and on that realm on the other realm. The other thing is also, I'm intentionally running our experimentation here on a console application because we're also hitting another aspect, which is the data agnostic, sorry, technology agnostic. We want to enable OData on any platform. It doesn't matter whether it's ASP.NET or GPRC or just a console application, whatever the case may be. This is basically our goal here. And, as usual, my dear friend Sam is joining us today to kind of, walk us through some of that stuff. And the last thing where we stopped was, we basically had a request URL and we passed that URL down to a parser. And this parser basically helped us kind of extract and expand clause out of it, and a filter clause and an order by clause very easily, all of this coming out of that parser. So this parser is basically doing the magic for us in terms of, picking up that raw query, doing all the amazing node stuff that, Sam and a lot of other people have baked into the library. And then you can pick up any of these queries here and basically be able to extract the expression out of that query. And this expression here is where things get really interesting. I'm gonna run this real quick here. Sam, there's a little bit of feedback from your side. But let's see here yep. So in here, so this product select ID and then expand product details and filter ID. And you see how each and every one of these are their own clause. So you can break those into multiple clause and ship them out in their own thing. Now I'm just gonna put a breakpoint in here on the query level here, and I'm gonna run my application. And let's see what this expression that's coming in, we could probably apply this expression because we won't be able to see it in its raw format right away. Let's just run this real quick here and see what this expression look like. Okay, so this is OData query settings has been registered. So this one has wants an OData query setting. So there's the filter binder, and it takes a service provider, and this service provider here probably wants service provider dot.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Mhm. So we need to register a query settings, right? And I'm wondering
Yes.
if, so your query settings here can come through
You can
sir.
add insert a new line
Mhm, mhm.
after yeah, before this before line
For the
54.
service provider.
You can call collection dot
Add or register, right?
scope.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah. Order the query setting.
Let's see. I think it's is it
Close.
settings? Settings. Okay. So we have
Close.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this guy, and
And
now this.
another one.
Go ahead.
I think we need the add a singleton.
Oh,
Uh,
singleton.
yes, I think we need um,
Hmm.
the model into service provider. So you can say at singleton, let's using the factory model. So you can say SP lambda expression, like say SP put a lambda expression. So
Uh,
model,
like
model,
this model.
just model.
Just model like this. Okay, gotcha.
Close it, semicolon.
So this one here, so the SP here is the service provider, and this model is an IDM model,
IEDM model, yes.
and this guy is so this here is bind range variable, and then bind single value mode,
You call bind, right?
Yeah, so in here I called bind. That's right.
You call bind.
Bind on the filter expression, and the filter is that guy. Yeah.
So maybe we got to set something. So it's a field binder, bind field cross bind.
You mean in terms of imports? Like in
So
here?
yeah, we still need other information. For
Additional.
example, the field type. Um, since we are calling from using the bind method, but
Right.
method
Mm.
is bind field, bind field. Hmm, let's see.
Right.
Hmm.
This filter binder, well, what else does it have? Bind. There's bind all node, bind any node. There's a bunch of options in there, Sam.
Yeah. So all the APIs are uh, virtual APIs, but
Okay.
behind the scene we need you have to call static method, but the static method is internal,
That's
so
right.
if we can call it, but we need to using the reflection. So let's say
Hmm.
um, I think we lost some information config setting. For example, the query or the query context. So we have to set the maybe we can debug into.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you want me to debug into bind in here?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's put the breaking point at the line 59 and um, let's run it debug.
Yeah, let's see.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, let's say uh, do you enable the symbol server
Now let me enable that.
debug?
Eh, yeah, yeah. Enable and debug. Okay.
Debugging
Yeah. Uh,
option
options. And then enable.
in the source link, yes, enable source server support.
There it is. Enable source link support. Do you want me to do
Yes. Go to the
fo-
symbols
symbols? Where is it, Sam?
in the left tab, left window, the symbols.
There it is. Uh-huh. Microsoft symbols servers.
Yeah, yeah, both NuGet.org.
Sounds good. So these two. All right.
Give a symbol catch directory.
The cache directory. Let's give it any directory then. I'll just create one on the desktop. Okay. There is a, let's see here, make a new folder, symbol cache. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do
Step
this.
step into.
Yep. F11 into this one.
Hmm.
It wouldn't let me.
Yeah,
uh,
so you needed to step into. Let's run it again.
okay.
When we hit the breaking point, let's click F11.
Yeah, that's what I tried. So F11 here, and then it just kind of blows up, goes out. Doesn't let me go in.
Which one should accept?
The same, the object reference. I think we lost some data, like you said. The object reference is not set to an instance of an object.
Yeah, let's put a new breakpoint. Go to the breakpoint
This break.
window.
Okay, the breakpoint window. Okay, hold on.
Below. Oh.
Oh, hold on. So okay, breakpoint. Okay, here we go. Break.
There's a breakpoint window.
Yeah, just a moment. So view
Just close to
breakpoints.
the call stack.
Was this guy?
No, below. There's a call stack, breakpoint, exception setting.
There it is.
This
Breakpoints.
is call stack, breakpoint.
Yep. Do you want the exception settings or the breakpoints?
Breakpoint. There's a new button.
Yep. Functional.
Function breakpoint. Let's say bind range, right? But bind range.
Mm-hmm. Or the function name
Range variable, right?
as a variable. Okay.
Bind range variable. So this is a function name. Bind range variable.
Yep.
Let's say okay.
Okay.
There's some problem. So let's go to the window or debug menu.
A menu. Okay.
Debug menu. There's a window top level.
Debug window. Where is it, Sam?
Yes, the top one is the Windows.
Yep. Breakpoints in
Go to
here.
the modules.
Models.
Modules.
Modules. There you go.
Let's search OData.
Yeah.
Find the Microsoft Estimate code. So
This
let's
guy.
load it. So right click and load symbols.
Load symbols. Got it. All right.
Symbol loaded. Okay.
Yep.
So let's click F5.
Fine.
Symbol loaded. Okay, there's still some problem.
Yeah, I
Bind
think
variable. Bind range variable.
let me look at the right name for it though. It's what is it saying actually? Bind range no, you're right. That's exactly what it is. Bind range. Should we put the entire
No, just the function.
bind range variable? So let's try that. So it's copy, close that. It is exactly the same. Let me delete it and try it again, maybe. So function endpoints, bind range variable, just like this.
Yeah.
Not conditions or actions or okay. Bind range variable, and then this
But why
is
there's a question mark?
yeah, it doesn't know it. It doesn't see it for some reason. And I am running in debug mode
Yeah,
too.
let's go to the debug menu again.
Okay, let me run again.
Yeah, go to the debug menu again.
Mm-hmm.
So let's load the okay. It's not debug menu option.
Options. Mm-hmm.
And general, let's enable source server support.
Okay, where are
In the
you?
middle.
This one.
No. Oh, let's uncheck the enable just my code. Uncheck this one.
Oh, there you go. Got it.
Maybe it's better to enable source server support.
Oh, now it's loading, Sam. Now it's yeah. Now it's picking that up. Let's give it a second there.
Yeah, download the source and continue debug.
You got it.
Download and
Okay.
and now we have we in the breakpoint window you can see it's okay.
Yeah.
And you can click the plus button.
Like that. The what button?
Click the add button before
That
the
button.
bind range variable.
Oh
Let's
yeah, this guy. The plus. Yep. There we
you
go.
can see we can hit the breakpoint is it's loaded. So let's F5.
Okay, here. Okay, now we're in. Now we're into the
Yes,
OData
so
code.
let's say variable is now. Okay, let's check variable is now or not.
This variable is not. It's not null.
Okay. Yes. Let's step by step F10.
Okay. This
So
one
let's say
here.
range variable name is what's the name? Is a $8.
It's $8. Yes.
Let's go. Okay, so let's say lambda parameter. What's lambda parameter? It's
This
none.
one
Oh,
is
yes.
null.
Yes, it's none.
This is the
So it
problem.
means we haven't set this one. So how to set this one? So it's internal. So um,
Let's
if
see
we
where
want
it's
to call the method, maybe we need to get the method
right,
and call it by ourselves. So
right.
let's say it's a little bit complex. Maybe to this fold.
Mm.
Let's say um, um, insert the line before 59.
Okay, between 59, this line here. Yep,
Yeah,
in here. Before then. Yep.
before this one. So let's say type using the get the type of
Okay, type off. Got it. Mm-hmm.
type of field binder.
Uh, field binder or just
Field
said
binder.
filter binder. Okay, got it.
Field binder.
Yep. Are you gonna do reflection to get the method out?
Yes. Get method.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, what's the method name?
Fine.
Bind. Okay.
So let's see. Do we have a lot of bind,
Mhm.
and let's add more parameters. Get master. I think there's overload.
Overload. Okay.
Overload. Overload from get method. We have different parameter for get method.
Oh,
So
okay, 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 okay. Got it, got it, got it. Okay.
so we
Overload.
can
Hmm.
say
Bind
we have
attribute.
another overload. I think we have other load overload.
Yeah, there is types, there is a generic parameter count and a list of types. There's also a binding attribute, modify.
Yeah, so
There's
we need using the previous one.
which
So
this one with the types, this one
yeah,
here.
with binding flags and the types. So let's say binding flags
Okay, binding flags dot.
um, um, non-public
Gotcha.
and plus.
Yep. Let
No,
me take
no.
away this guy. Second.
Yes. So we need another flag. So it's a bit-based flag. So we need
Yeah,
another
yeah, 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 yeah. Gotcha. So another one here, like binding flags and
static. Static.
static. Gotcha. Okay.
Hope it will work. And
Mm.
so now we have the third parameter is a
The list of types or an array of
list of
types.
type. So we
Mm.
need to say so a lot of type. So we can say new uh, it's an array type array,
It's a
right?
type array. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Let's take that here. Uh-huh.
put let's say type of IQueryable,
Type of IQueryable. Mm-hmm.
type of field clause,
Of type of filter clause. Yep, gotcha.
type of type of type.
Type of type. Okay. All right. All right. A little bit. We're going a little crazy here, Sam. Okay, let's do that.
One, two,
Okay.
three, four, five. We have five type of OData query context.
Okay. Type of OData query context, but also you want type of what?
Type of OData query settings. Yes, that's
Okay.
all.
That's it? Oh, just these
Yes,
four?
yes. Yeah, so let's assign a variable for the type of return, get method return.
Okay. And this method will return a method
Method
info.
info, yes.
So this is method info,
Bind
bind
method.
method
Yes.
info. All right, my friend, here we are.
Let's test it and then to verify it, we can return the correct method info.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see. I hope it doesn't blow up, Sam. Okay, this is expression bind. Yeah, the method info has null.
It's
Couldn't
not.
pick it up. You said it's wait, you said it's 5 different parameters, right? I only
Variable.
put 4.
Oh,
Okay.
no, another is a type of type. You forgot the
Okay,
type of type.
type of type like
Type.
this.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay,
Yes.
type of type. Okay, now we're getting into sorcery, Sam. This is magic now that you're doing. Okay, let's see let's see what that means. Okay. All right. Method bind method. Now it's not null. Now we have a method. You got it.
Yeah.
You
So
found it.
now we have the method. So now we can call it method. So let's say
Like we can invoke it, basically.
bind method info dot invoke, right?
Yeah, invoke.
Um,
And now it wants
I
parameters and
can't
stuff.
remember how to invoke the static method. So we can say it's null. The first
No.
one is null,
hmm
and it's a object, right? So the first one is IQueryable. It's create array, object array, right?
Okay, new list of object as
We can
queryable.
just create an array,
Oh,
object
just
array,
object array. Okay. Object array. There you go. hmm
and we create put the instance for the IQueryable filter clause type, order the query context, all of this one. So first one is IQueryable. What's IQueryable? So products.
The products, right. So
Products.
so inside this one, I'm gonna put
Yeah,
just
yeah. First one is a
products.
product.
Yep.
The second one is field clause. So we can say field clause.
Just new filter clause. Or wait, I think
We have the field clause.
we have it in here, right? There
Just
it
field.
is. Filter. Okay. Bad name for the variable, but yep. And
First,
then what?
second, third is a type. I think it's product. Type of product.
Type of product.
Type of product.
So product. Yep. There you go.
Yeah. So the query context. So let's create. We did the query context before the invoke.
Okay. Context. OData query context equal new OData query context. Okay. And
Mm.
that guy wants a model, and I thought we created this one. Hold on, Sam. I'm pretty sure we did create something in here with these exact same.
No.
Did we not? Oh man, okay. So this guy wants what from us? It has an overload. It wants a model. It wants an IDM type or element CLR, and it
Yeah.
wants an
So first one is just a model.
okay,
We using the type of product. We using yeah.
type of product, and then the last one
Create
is
a
the
new
path.
data path. New data path. Create a new data path.
New data path. Okay.
Oh,
New.
okay. So we have the data path.
Yeah, I thought we did. Let's see. Path. No, actually,
No,
nah.
we can call the path from a parser.
Okay, parser.path. Okay.
Insert a new line of insert.
New line
We
where?
insert a new line.
hmm
Uh, up
Up.
after the URL parser. So
Yeah.
after 46 insert line parser dot pass.
Oh, parse path with the what do you pass? That's it. That's all
That's
you
it.
need.
So save it variable. It's within the pass.
It's an OData path. Got it. Got it. Got it, my friend. Okay. OData.
Pass.
OData.
Pass.
Yeah. Okay. So there's this guy, and then let's go down here and throw that in there. Okay. We got them all. So now we have the context. Do you want me to pass that guy in there in that little mix
Yes.
here?
Yeah. So yes, and create another one is order the query setting. Um, Hassan, give
Yes.
me 5 minutes. I have
Yeah.
to join another meeting, and
No.
I will
No worries. No
share
worries.
the
I'll be right.
information for my team, and
No
we'll
worries.
get back soon.
No worries. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll be right here.
Yeah, yeah. You can test it, and I think it work. So let's.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
last thing. Just the OData query setting, right? That's the last thing we need to
Yes.
add there. Okay, I'll test it. I'll test it. We'll see. All right, sounds good, man. All right, let's try it out. Data context. Okay, so technically this guy is supposed to return the expression since we did a binding on the bind method. So this guy's supposed to return an object. This object can be an expression basically. This is a var expression like this, and I can take that expression here and go and say expression like that. Let's see if that works out. All right. Here's the moment of truth. Oh, there it is. That's the expression right there. Okay, this is perfect. Technically, so you guys, just watching this, he basically, what Sam did is he's a very, very clever guy. He's basically doing reflection here, and he basically extracted a non-public and a static method, which is the bind, which is internal, and he basically, basically this is the method info. This method info, it's as if he is accessing that method right now. He basically has access to that method right now to invoke it externally through reflection. And basically this method info here, you can basically invoke it and call that method with whatever parameters you have. He basically said this first input is basically for the IQueryable, which we don't care about. We just want the expression itself. So if you look into this expression that came out of this, if you go with quick watch here, if you look at the body of this, you'll see this is all the good stuff right here. So if I extract this, you'll see here, let's open this guy here. This is all the little details. This is the language that Sam was talking about in terms of being able to kind of extract a query like this, right? So they have all of that stuff. And we can play around with this now. We can basically go and say, let's see, this is the raw view, constant, Boolean, all of that stuff. So okay. So in here, we went and said, give me the filter clause. If you guys remember, when we said filter in here, we said where the ID equals to, right? And I will show you how this is going to change dramatically here. Like we changed the product type, it has ID, it has product detail, right? I'm going to go up in here and add something else to that product, like a string name, like this. And I think Sam and I did the quick kind of route with we didn't have to register any types or any properties or anything. So in here, this filter.id equal to, I can change that. Like I'm going to show you first when I run this query real quick here. I'm gonna run this here. So in the expression here, you will see this ID, the equivalent of that. In here, do you see this IT ID equal value? And if I extract this, I open this up a little bit. This is the raw presentation here. So if you look at this ID here real quick, you will notice that the um,
I'm back.
yeah, hey Sam, it worked. It
It
worked. It's really
works.
cool. Yeah, it works. You made it. So basically, you see how we said ID is supposed to equal some kind of number in here? And
Mhm.
if you look at the raw presentation, let me show you. Yeah, that you made it. You're a very smart guy, you know that, right? So this is body. This
Sorry.
is
It,
very, very, very clever. Very
because
clever.
it's internal, so you cannot call it using the normal way. So we
Right.
have to find a back door to get into the house.
Well, well, see, the thing is that you built the house, so you know exactly where all the back doors are. But here's the thing. What I was just showing people is that I saw that it refers to an expression like an ID. I'm gonna go and make this a little bit more interesting. So I'm
Mhm.
just gonna go here and say, let's say name equal, right? For instance, Sam in here. So let's see what this expression now looks like because now we have a property called name on this product. Let's see what that means for us. So I'm going to take that breakpoint away now, Sam, because we don't want that guy here. And then let's go into the expression and let's extract this guy. And now if I look at the raw view, somewhere here, it should say, there it is, IT name equal value. Oh my God, Sam, you made it. So now here's how we're gonna test this because now you turn that expression like, Okay, now we're halfway through because we took that
Give
expression
me
here.
1 minute.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um,
Go ahead.
you can try expression view, I think. Let's say expression.
Expression view.
Let's see how to use that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's fine.
Second. Let me find how to
Is that
call.
like a tool or just a type that we can map to?
It's a function call from EF call.
Okay. Okay.
What's this? I'm searching. I can't remember the name. Yes. Let's say I copy paste the code.
In the channel. Okay, let me take it. Here it is, Sam.
Do you install the EF core? Let's install the EF core. Yeah, you can just click the let's install package for if there's no recommendation.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know how to find that. Just install it. That's fine. You're looking for the guy that will turn this into a SQL expression, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It will give you a bit readable text for the expression.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You install the 6th previous version?
Yeah, of course, Sam. It's the
You're always
you know,
using the latest preview.
yeah, I'm always living on the bleeding edge, brother, of course. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like, was it able to install it? Let's see. Let me try this again. Sometimes it gets a little buggy.
So maybe it's related to console application project setting. It cannot compatible with the .NET 6.
No, this is .NET 6 preview. It's meant for it. Yeah, there you go. I think we got it. Oh, wait. Let's see. The error here that came out is, so it basically said something to the effect of detected package downgrade from extensions dependency injection preview.
Yeah.
The reference, yeah. So let me tell you this. There's one way to do this, but just for time, I'm gonna try something here, Sam. I'm gonna go here and do this. Check this out. I'm gonna go here and say, here's is some products.
Mm.
Okay, my friend, and these products, it's just a list of products like this.
You have the
And
products, right?
yeah, and I'm gonna create a new product. I'm gonna create a bunch of
No,
real elements, right? This is just one way that we test this is actually working, right? So I'm gonna say product list, right? Because I think we have product somewhere. And then I'm gonna add here a couple of names. So there's name here is Hassan, and there's another name. I mean, we're not product, Sam, but it's just for the sake of this 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 expression, this exercise. And then I'm gonna say results in here, and I'm gonna say product list. Now we want to apply a query, right? We want to apply this expression to this guy. I think it works the other way around. So expression dot um how are you gonna pass the expression to, I guess you could just do this product list dot
yeah, you
where.
can call expression because we have the product, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
if you go back to your products definition, I think it's a product, right?
Yeah, product. Yep. This
No. In the products, you have the products are queryable. In
yes.
the middle of
Yeah, there
code.
it is. Yep, right
Yeah.
there.
So but it's empty, okay? So
Yep.
and we use the product in the invoke line 76.
Yep.
So you can
76.
call explain. We can call the expression, right? So we can call expression to invoke. So we can invoke the
Expression
expression or
equals.
compile the, because you can see the expression is a lambda expression.
So wait. I mapped that expression, so it's called X now, but what
We
is
can
the
call combine and invoke.
combine? What did you
Yes.
say, Sam? Combine? There is no it's not an option. Combine. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Compile,
Basically,
compile. So it's a lambda expression. We can say, let's
hmm,
say, give me 1 second.
okay. Okay. So product list. I'm gonna try something too. I'm gonna try something real quick. Can I just pass the expression to a where clause? No, I can't, can I? Interesting. Okay. All right. I'm listening to you now. You tell me.
Um, you need to call let's add the method into your project.
Okay.
Copy paste the method name.
Okay, got it, got it. Let's see here. Here. Yep,
So
yep, yep, yep. Copying it now. Let's take this
there's a
guy.
problem. I think we need to get the where method.
Extension helper methods. Query.
So
Uh-huh.
replace the query where generic. So I copy paste the method info via method. You can copy that into your method.
Okay. This guy here.
Yeah. So rename the remove the private static method.
Okay.
Yes.
Remove this completely, right?
Yeah. So let's say remove the underscore
Okay.
via method.
And then take away this one. We don't need this one,
So
right?
we say uh, huh.
Well, you still have to call generic method of, which is coming from. Hmm.
Yes, let's copy copy the method for you.
Okay. Let me copy that method here. Thank you, Sam, by the way. Let me take this. Oh, wow, you got the whole thing. Okay. Okay.
It's okay. So it's a static method. You can copy that into your. Oh,
You still want to keep the other ones, right?
so it's easy for us, but we can do it like we can remove the contract dot assert.
Yeah, let's throw these away.
Mm.
So it's just something as simple as going and saying,
It's simple for you to call the where. So now we go back to the
the pr-
expression, right? So now we have the expression. So we let's call where
on product list, right?
on the expression.
On the expression. Okay.
So we can call where there's
We
a
can't.
where method, right?
No, there isn't.
It's a static method where.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Hold on. Expression dot where like this? Is that
No,
what you
no.
mean? Uh-huh.
Line 109, there's a static method you added.
109. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, got it. Where? Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So input the
The
products.
product list, right?
Mm,
And also the expression, which is expression, and also type of
product.
product. Okay, if this works, Sam, see the query that I'm passing in here is saying where name equals Sam. See what I'm saying? So technically, if we run this right, I'm gonna represent this as queryable because it doesn't understand list. But if this works, that means this result in here will have one record, and that one record will be you, sir. And that would be a
So in
great
this
way to
case, it
kind of
returns IQueryable. So maybe needed to we can using for each
materialize. Yeah, yeah, we can materialize
value
it.
to that.
Results dot to list. You're right. Dot to list dot count or something like that. So let's get the link expression here. I'm actually surprised.
You needed to as enumerable result dot as enumerable.
I thought you could just do dot to list straight out as enumerable. Oh, some
Cast, maybe cast.
yeah, I guess cast, right? So as
No.
list just a,
Result dot cast.
just a straight out cast.
Result dot cast. No. We don't. We cannot. We call the method
Resolve dot cast like this.
results dot. call the method on the
Oh,
results.
results.cast. Okay. Cast. Gotcha. List of
Product.
product.
Product. Just product.
Oh, just product. Are you sure? Okay.
I don't know. .com. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here, Sam. Maybe we're going places with this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put the breakpoint here. I'm gonna run the world. Gosh. Okay. No. Okay, sure. Ah, bound operations cannot be performed on types of methods for which contains generic parameters. True. What? Maybe it's just okay.
Where's the exception?
Where the exception happened? I'll
Yeah.
tell you. I'll tell you. Hey, threw in the runtime method info, literally the .NET library itself, the actual, it's basically saying throw no invoke exception. But I think this exception is happening because, Sam, in the where area here. So in the where area here, what are we
Oh,
doing here?
so
Mm.
here is the IQueryable. So we need to make a generic type. Why do you?
But I turned it into as queryable though.
So here we need to make a generic type using the type. So let's say so line 112.
112.
112. So let's say where method dot
Where
yeah,
method dot, okay.
where
Where?
method dot
Mm.
make generic method
Yep.
using the type.
Okay, so we're gonna pass in the type in here.
The type from the parameter and
Yep.
save it back to the where method.
Okay, so just return basically, right?
No.
Mm.
Save it to where method again.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay.
So now let's run it again.
Yeah, it's run. Let's see. Okay, we're not blowing up. That's a good news, right? And then if I run all the way in, Sam, it worked. It worked, my friend.
Control F5.
Yep. So there you
Control
go. It,
F5.
it has it has it has it has the value here, 1. Do you see
Yeah.
it?
So you can save the cast value, custom return to a variable, and you can see
The
the
actual,
different property.
that's right. We can basically go and say, give me the SAM product, because we know it's gonna be you. And then in here, we just,
Yes.
yeah, I could just say first or default, and they'll just give me what I want, right? So if I run this guy here, and I just save over SAM product, that should be the product that we have. Yeah, see SAM with the
Yeah.
ID, which is
Yes.
exactly what we inserted in here. So that, my friend, so basically we took a clause, a filter clause,
Mm,
and
mm,
we basically really, bent the world backwards. We're gonna have
mm.
to simplify this in a library, Sam. This is what
Yeah,
OData
yeah.
Next is about.
Yeah,
But we
absolutely.
don't want people we don't want
That's
people to do a
that's
PhD
my daily
degree.
work.
So okay. So that's your purpose, right? So name equals Sam, and then we took all that down, and then out of that filter clause, just the filter clause itself, not everything else, just the filter clause, we basically went in and we basically extracted an expression out of it. And then out of that expression here, Sam, we basically went and said, hey, give me give me the iQueryable on this data set where I can actually basically extract this. Now, the next session for you and I is that we're gonna take that expression and convert it back into that raw query.
Mm,
And that's like an iQueryable. This iQueryable that came in here, now we're
mm,
gonna go to the other side. We're gonna basically go on full circle and go to the other side of the aisle. So we basically, if I were to visualize this, I can say something to the effect of what we did so far, which is amazing, the stuff that you do, Sam. It's really great. You know, we basically took a raw query. This is an OData query, and we turned it all the way down into an expression, an IQueryable, really, an IQueryable, an expression that can be applied to an IQueryable. The next step, my friend, is to take that IQueryable and bring it back to its OData query format in some REST client or something. So let me ask you this, Sam. Is the road from here to here harder, or is it from here to here harder? I feel like going from iQueryable or an expression to OData query is a lot easier, isn't it?
I think both.
You
Both
think
are
both?
hard.
You think both are hard? Thank you, Sam. I love your honesty. I love just how you're over there. You're just right there. Okay, so I'm
But
gonna.
good news is we have all the codes. We have the
Yes.
codes, but
Yeah.
the codes are separate into multiple
Uh,
components.
yeah,
So
that's right.
so you and I, the goal is to merge them together and provide a whole solution for the community.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely, Sam. Okay.
and make the usage hard use package to
Usable. Yeah,
easy use package
absolutely. Hard usage.
to make customer easy to use.
Yes, easy to use. You know, this is
I don't
halfway.
want,
This is
yeah, I don't want customer to repeat everything we did here.
No, oh God, no. I hope not, Sam. Otherwise, this would be really a sad situation for everybody because
Yes,
I want this to be a plug and play. This is what excites me about all of this. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna understand it with you down to the bare bones. I'm gonna understand every single aspect of it, with your generosity, with your time and your great support and also your intelligence. You're a very, very smart guy, like I said. And we're gonna take all that stuff and basically simplify it and make it something that anybody could just pull in the library, add it in. I will show people examples and all that kind of stuff. We'll work together. We'll build end-to-end microservices architecture, just two or three services, and show people how to break this apart, but in a simple, easy way. And then we will take it to the next level, my friend. Sam, I really appreciate you. You're a very good guy and very generous with your time and your intelligence. And I will connect with you next week, huh?
yeah,
We'll,
yeah, yeah.
we'll continue that journey, okay, my friend?
Sure.
Thank you so much,
You are
Sam.
welcome and
You,
see
you
you soon.
have a wonderful weekend, my dear friend. Take care. Later. Bye.
Enjoy your long weekend. Bye bye.
You too, sir. Bye.